Greetings again, amazing traders. So I will show you the inverse of a bullish mitigation block, which is a bearish mitigation block. Remember we said for the bullish mitigation block, it has to be formed when the market is selling. Then we see a failure swing, or the market fails to create a new lower low and then creates instead a new higher low. When price returns to the last buy candle that was formed prior to a sell, it becomes a mitigation block, and we want to see the smart money aggressively buy from there. Now this is the inverse. In this case, it forms when you are in a bullish market, when the market is rather forming higher highs and higher lows. This is a bullish market, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, now let us say at one point we expect the market to continue in this trend. This is an uptrend. Okay, but unfortunately the market fails to create a new higher high. Okay, this is a higher high. We want to see another higher high to show that the market is continuing upward in a bullish market, but unfortunately we see the market fail to form a new higher high. It instead forms a new lower high like this. Okay, and then price drops aggressively downward. This shows that there's possibility that the market is reversing and will continue to or will begin to drop downward, or will begin to sell. Okay, now we are going to pay attention to the last sell candle formed here prior to this drop, okay, or prior to this buy. We'll pay attention to the last sell candle. Remember, from here to here is a sell. Okay, from this high to this low is a sell. Now we'll pay attention to the last candle that was formed here, last sell candle that was formed before the market moved upward. Okay, now this last candle that is formed here, the last sell candle formed here, is a mitigation block because it is preventing price from going higher. Okay, the meaning of mitigation is to reduce the severity of something. Okay, to reduce the impact of something. That's the meaning of a mitigation. Okay, if you are mitigating something, it means you are reducing the severity of something happening. Okay, so this block here is reducing the severity of price going aggressively above this high. So if the market drops down and eventually comes back to this block, we are going to consider a mitigation block and we'll be selling from there. I hope you get the point. So for a mitigation block to be formed, an old high is not supposed to be taken. It means liquidity is not supposed to be taken above. Liquidity is supposed to be taken below here only. So it is a one-sided liquidity gap and not a two-sided liquidity gap. Remember what I just said, because you are going to see that when we talk about the breaker blocks. Okay, or you may have to listen to that again. So if the market drops aggressively and then returns to the last sell candle that was formed here, we want to see it act as a classic resistance, and then price will sell off from there, because that's where the smart money has orders. Okay, pending orders will be willing to sell from there. So what we are going to do is you are going to mark this last sell candle that was formed here. Okay, it should be a bearish candle, so it should be in red. Let's make it red. And okay, this should be the last sell candle that was formed. So we are going to extend it across, and when the market returns there, we want to sell from there. Let's reduce the opacity of this. Okay, let's reduce the opacity, and then you always make sure that you label it. Okay, if it is 1 hour, you are going to label it 1 hour or 4 hours bearish mitigation block. It starts with a negative like this block. Okay, you should do this. Yeah, this means this is a bearish mitigation block. You should understand this. Let me remove this P, that's a mistake. It should be LK. Okay, that's short form. It depends on you. You can write anything that will make you understand, or you can spell it out. While you are learning, it's good that you should spell it out completely. Okay, bearish mitigation block, 1 hour bearish mitigation block. It should be 1 hour. If it is 4 hours, write 4 hours. Okay, if it is daily, write daily, so that you can understand. If it is 15 minutes, write 15 minutes. The time is very important. So we want to see a scenario like this. Okay, notice that this last high has not been taken. This is an old high. It should not be taken. Okay, old high is not taken, so you need to pay attention to that. Old high not taken. means price has not traded above it. Okay, that's the meaning of not taken. Okay, you can position it to the top and then center, no problem. So something like this. Above all highs we have liquidity. We are going to talk about liquidity, do not worry. We are going to do detailed videos on that, or detailed lessons on that. I hope this is clear. Okay, this is a mitigation block, a bearish mitigation block, because it's going to lead to a sell. Okay, all right, let's go to the chart and see if you can see something like this. Study the diagram again, and then we'll go to the chart. Okay, thank you. So let's go to the chart. This is AUD USD, a live market. Let's see if you can spot a bearish mitigation block. Now look at this pattern here. You see we are in an uptrend here. We are in an uptrend. You see the market from higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, I hope this is clear. Then eventually we see something like this. Look at something here. Look at this. You see this is a higher high and this is a higher low. We are expecting the market to form another higher high to take out this high, but unfortunately the market fails to take out this high and then forms a lower high instead. I hope it is clear. Yeah, this is the pattern. If you study the pattern, then you see it sells off. It sells off. If you study the pattern, it's related to exactly what we did here, right? Now what we are going to do is you are going to look at the last sell candle that was formed prior to this buy over here. That last sell candle should be our mitigation block. Okay, let's see if you can scan it. Look at this here, this last candle here. Okay, this last sell candle here, this small candle here, is a bearish mitigation block. You see the market touched its low and then sold off. I hope this is clear.